Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 41 of Less Platinum Resident Evil Village. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to get started on Village of Shadows, but before we do, we need to load our game again. So you should have an autosave. I think I mentioned in a previous episode that if you like turned off the game, you wouldn't have the autosave, but I think that's wrong because I've turned off the game. Like, it's been a week since I played, so I'm going to load this autosave, which is the autosave right before fighting Miranda on our knife-only playthrough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back, try and get past these guys without getting attacked. Okay, that's not too bad. Remember that now we've done all the trophies associated with the speedrun. So we beat the game with the knife, we beat it without using more than 10,000 lei, we didn't heal more than 4 times, and I can't remember what the other one was, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, now that that's the case, we can actually take our time.
Naturally.
We can take our time and sell everything that we accumulated. So let's see how much lei we got across the playthrough. So 32,000 lei just on crystal fragments. 70,000 on that. Geez, 31 of those. So I'm basically going to sell absolutely everything. As many things as I can. There's the 80,000 one. I did pretty well because I had like 5 minutes to spare, and yeah, it wasn't a perfect run. Like, there was definitely things. Oh, okay. Don't sell those two just yet. Crimson Glass, Teddy Bear, Wooden Angel statue. There were definitely things I could have done better, you know, places I could have gone to first, all that kind of stuff, but that's okay. There you get to see the different values of the skulls. I didn't get the Vista one from okay, so 1 million, basically. That's not too bad. I was hoping for a bit more. We don't need the lockpick. I still can't remember if that goes away. I think it does. I'm gonna leave the ammo for now, I think, for a specific reason. I may sell it, but we'll see. All right, let's just get this. So 800,000, not too bad.
Assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
Okay, so let me.
Please be well.
Last thing I need to do, so it's 800,000, and we'll just combine that one,
As you wish.
and we'll sell it. So what was it? It was like 4,000 and 3,000. Okay, so we made like 1,800. Nothing much, but that's okay. If I had the other one, it goes all the way to like 50,000, which is crazy. Okay, now here's what you need to do.
How about some reckless spending to finish it off?
So the PSN Profiles guide recommends that you power up a weapon known as the Stake, which, can I buy that here? Let me have a look. Yes, it recommends that you power up this one, but I don't think it's worth it because this one is, it's so much more expensive to power this one up, and the other one is much easier. Jesus, I don't know if I'm going to have enough money. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Let me see. Yeah, okay.
Sure you have all you need.
Well, I am going to have enough money. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I want to power up the Wolfsbane all the way. So 130,000 for this. Rate of fire, 82,000. And then reload speed, 7,000, whatever it was, 75,000. So now that that's fully powered up, we can actually purchase an infinite ammo version of this gun from the content shop, which is very, very good. The other thing that we want to do is we want to try and purchase as many of the upgrades as possible, like the weapon upgrades. So let's have a look at what we got. We have the V16, don't we? The V16 is... Yes, we have this handgun, so let's purchase its parts. Let's purchase its parts. Okay, so 56,000 for that. Equip it. And we also want to purchase the drum magazine and equip that. Cool, so that's that done. We have the shotgun, so let's get these two as well.
You'll be slaughtering things in droves.
And this one. Cool. The WCX. Oh, okay, that's the other shotgun, I believe. Do we have that? I think I'd have to purchase that one. Yeah, here it is, yeah. Alright, it's 200.
Decluttering your possessions?
Okay, let me cancel that for now. I'll get that in a sec. And then the only other thing we need is we need those two and then this. So I'm going to purchase the steak, which I can't do right now. I can't actually get these. Wow, it's so expensive. I tried my best to make sure that I'd have enough, but it looks like I'm going to be just short. That's all right. We get a lot of money in
Because of all this commotion, I've lost an entire territory to translate.
we get a lot of money in Village of Shadows. All right, let's sell a few things. Like, we don't need this much handgun ammo. Cool. Let's get rid of some shotgun ammo as well. If nothing else, then just to, well, we'll make a bit of money off of it, but also we will create a bit of space. Don't need that either. Don't need that. I don't want to sell absolutely everything because we are going to kind of need it for the next playthrough. Alright, let's try that. Should make some space.
This will be.
This is actually going to take an entire episode to do. I thought I was going to be able to start the next playthrough, but not quite yet. We'll see. It's better to just get all of this done now. Now I do have 9 magnum shots, but I'm not going to use them just yet. Okay, so that's good.
This is your last chance.
So we definitely want to get... Let's get this assault rifle and purchase the red dot sight for it, as well as the foregrip. And we have just enough to purchase the steak, so I may as well do that. That is not the steak, that is the steak.
I saw you eyeing that one.
Alright, so basically we need 300,000 to purchase these two steak parts, and I think that's it. Let me double check. So if we go to challenges, and we go all the way down to... right, oh yeah, don't... knives? Oh, less than 3 hours is what I forgot. Okay, yeah, so we need 2 more gun customizable parts, which are those 2 parts for the steak.
Duke's Emporium is thankful for your business.
Let me in.
Duke's Emporium has everything you need for your decisive battle.
Okay, so the only 2 things that we need from the shop for that trophy are the steak high capacity mag and the improved grip. So I'm going to ignore those for now because we don't have the money, and we also need these 2, but we will be able to purchase that when we do the next playthrough. I believe that's it. So let's get out of there. I'm gonna have a quick look since we're out of money. Don't know if I should bother keeping like all of this. The steak actually comes with 10 shots. Okay, yeah, let's try this. So what I'm gonna do is I'll equip the steak. It's only 10 shots, but I'll equip it in this slot here. Actually, let me change that around. I want the knife here, and I want the steak. Alright, we'll do it like that. Now, annoyingly, we do have to actually beat the game. Oh, did they put the 9? Oh no, okay, it's just there, yeah. Wait, the other one does more damage. What am I talking about? Oh, but then I have to load it. Yeah, I'm not going to load it. I'll use the steak. We do have to beat the game again in order to like maintain all those, everything that we just did. Where's my shotgun? Put it there. Put the steak at the bottom. Okay. Out of the way, you. Damn. Come on, move. There we go. So yeah, again, we don't need to use just the knife this time because we've done that. So let's just skip through, see how quickly we can get this done.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened
There
the
we go, that's
glorious
one.
Megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully.
Okay, good.
You understand the love of a parent
Not
and
letting
child.
you get away.
How can you deny me?
How can you deny
Why the
me?
hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn
The
kid,
Megamycete
not yours?
saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Oh, great Megamycete! Hear my...
This is actually a pretty cool fight. Where's my gun?
If I combine Rose with a Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day.
Okay. I always shoot this thing. This thing actually has like either a lot of health or it just works on regular
Why do you
gunshots.
persist in this fruitless struggle?
Come on.
Will this kill you?
Let me try this.
Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of Rose now, so close to death.
That was a good block.
My goddamn daughter.
You psycho. Alright, that's it.
You won't interfere.
The more I hear the text or the like dialogue at the end of this game, I'm like,
I
alright,
will
he's
see my hopes.
doing real well.
I must.
Like she's my
None
goddamn
shall
daughter.
interfere
You
in
psycho.
my
I like that.
grandsons.
Alright, we did it. Now we need to wait for this.
This is how you end, Ethan Winters.
Okay, almost there.
To ensure I never see your face again, I will feed you to the Megamycete.
Ow.
Every...
There we go. A few more shots. Oh no. Okay, we did it. Okay, so now we'll skip everything and go back to the main menu. What was it saying? Yeah, so now it's time to do the... So we'll save, and I'll save it here. I wonder if that actually ended up still taking less than 3 hours. Probably not. Oh. Oh, because yeah, the fight was a lot quicker. Okay, cool. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll go into bonuses and we'll go to the extra content shop, and you'll very quickly notice that here under infinite ammo for the Lemmy, you can actually purchase that. But you can also do that for the M1851 Wolfsbane, which is the Magnum, right? So if you purchase this now, that's automatically now in the game. It goes story mode only, turn off and on in game settings. So it's on by default, so you can do that. These ones are available because they have no upgrades, same as the grenade launcher here. This was the only weapon that I actually managed to fully upgrade during the first playthrough. So that's there. Now we do need this weapon here. Wait, do we? Do we need this? Actually, no, I don't think we need this. But you can get it later by beating the game on Village of Shadows and Hardcore, which we're going to do. And then we'll get all the figures as well as the concept art, because we need that for all of the trophies. On my practice, the only thing I have left to do is work on the mercenaries mode. I've done like the first two stages, and then yeah, the rest. Okay, so now we are going to work on Village of Shadows. So let's get started. So we're going to load the game, and we're going to load the one that I just made. So today's the 28th of August. Load this game on Village of Shadows. Yes. So now we'll go through like the intro to the game as usual.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled.
Skip.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to go through the intro of the game. I'm going to try and do as much as I can in this episode, and then we'll just continue from there. It'll probably... That is not a cutscene. It'll probably take me like about 10 episodes again, I'd say. Similar to what the knife playthrough was. But yeah, we'll
Almost there, honey.
do it as quickly as possible. Now the reason we do that is because you'll notice as well, oh well, you can't see it here, but I could have technically left like doing all that until I reached the Duke for the first time in this playthrough. But if I did that, I would have to do the intro section with all those lichens without any like upgrades. Well, not without any upgrades, but with it would be much harder. And because we need to do a specific trophy with that, it's going to be a lot easier doing it this way. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier doing it this way. So now the idea is we're going to make it to the village. We're going to enter the village. We're going to go through all the houses, and we will get to that very tricky lichen section, and then probably next episode we'll do it. There is so there's a trophy associated with it, and it's I forget what it's called, but it requires you to kill. Oops, it's hard to see sometimes. It requires you to kill the big lichen that appears there when we first get there. Urius, I think his name is. You see him in the cutscene after you get like shot by the arrow or hit by the axe or whatever it is. We actually need to take him out. Now you might be thinking, okay, so why are we taking him out on Village Shadows? Well, you can't take him out on your first playthrough, even if you're on casual, because it's just too difficult. Like you probably could, like there's probably a way to do it, but it's just really annoying. And you have like barely any ammo as well. And a crappy knife that does like almost nothing. You can't do it on the second playthrough because it's a knife only playthrough. Even again, it's a better knife, but even on casual, it's very, very difficult. And so yeah, the only other time you can do it is on Village of Shadows. And if you don't manage to do it on this one, I guess technically you could just start another casual playthrough real quick and play the first like 15 minutes and beat him. But yeah, I should be able to do it. I did it on practice, so I'm assuming that I'm going to be able to do it here again. There's also an in-game challenge which requires you, it's not necessary for the platinum, but it requires you to kill 30 lichens during that opening sequence. So I'm going to try and go for that too, seeing as we have the infinite ammo. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Now it's just a matter of like getting through the game again as quickly as possible. This section here is really interesting. It reminds me so much of obviously the old, I think it's called the Old House or something in Resident Evil 7 in the previous game. Turn. Oh, that was interesting. I like turned in the cutscene because I moved backwards. Yeah, but this section is so much smaller. Like the Old House actually goes for a while, and I think people were like, all right, the Old House is like, it's too long. Can you make it shorter? So this works, like especially for a first playthrough. You spend what, like 5 minutes in this house, and then when you're up to second or third playthrough, you're spending like a minute, so, or two. But yeah, it's good. I don't know.
What's it all this?
There's little tells and stuff like that make you go like, oh, okay, that was a decision they made. There's another one. So pretty interesting. Now, having said that, in regards to the actual Village of Shadows playthrough, I will try and get as much as I can, like in terms of treasure. I'm probably not going to go out of my way too much, but if I feel like, you know, doing something, I'll probably go for it, just because you get a lot of lay for doing everything in this, well, from like regular enemies and all that. And so I want to try and get as much as I can. Speaking of that, all right, so there we go. There's our menu. We have everything we already collected from previous. I want to see how much here. Count, make it rain. 3 million. All right, so I feel like I made more lay this time on my practice. I'm up to about 6 million. You don't need that for the trophy, but for a trophy, but it's there if you want it. I can't remember if there's anything in here that you can get, so let's just skip it. Yeah, so like shooting ravens is going to be very worthwhile because they'll drop like 5,000 lay, which is insane. I know it sounds crazy, but yep, 5,000 lay from a raven.
What happened?
I haven't played the beginning section of Village of Shadows for probably over a month, but I did play sort of the very end of the game, like Heisenberg's factory, just yesterday and a few days ago. So I know there will be some tricky parts coming up. Oh, right. I was like, how did I slash that? I've got the knife. You definitely, like, one thing you absolutely want to do is make sure that you have, so let's get rid of the steak. All right, so here's the Wolfsbane. Put it on the bottom. And now you have infinite ammo. There you go. And you can just use that. It won't void any trophies or anything like that. You can just use it. But the other thing you want to make sure of is have plenty of first aid meds, and try and make sure that you have okay, so I've got I have 29 first aid meds plus the 3 that I have that I can make. So I'm going to be fine. But yeah, you definitely need quite a lot, because it's you're going to be using it a lot. Yeah, all right, let's quickly do this. I was going to stop here, but I want to see if I can get to the... Yeah, it only takes a second. It's here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so they're a lot more vicious. And as you can see, they do a lot of damage. So you can try going for the... Like, there's a one-shot there. Make sure you grab this chem fluid and herb. I'm just going to heal because I have so much. So we're fine. Alright. And we'll leave things here and continue next time. But yeah, this opening section is going to be difficult. I might die. I'll be using the Wolfsbane as often as I can. Yeah. I was trying to think to myself, I was like, should I use, regular weapons? And I probably will, but yeah, I'll probably be using this as well to help us out. Okay, so for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 41 of Let's Platinum Resident Evil 8 Village. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.